New game. Sure, this will be our team, I guess. Are we going to suck? Yes. We aren't going to be very fast. Not at all. But, I mean, this is what we've got. Wait, I don't even have to do that. Oh, we start with a knife, not staff. Okay. Alright, we've got on our chainmail. We're good to go. I know Landstalker is ranked too high. Maybe one day you guys will hop on and it'll just be ranked like 500 or something. Alright, we have our Judgment Staff on. So Black Mages can't equip a lot of gear. White Mages couldn't equip a lot either, but their gear choices were a little bit better. You know, we were able to get the Lordly robes on the White Mage, which is amazing. Black Mage doesn't get that. Nope. Time for Team Bonk. So there's going to be a lot of flare staff this run. Oops. That's not the boat. Lackeys with the 385 streak. Can we make it to the bridge without an encounter? We did. One of these days I'm going to do a Saturday stream, and everyone's gonna lose their streaks. It'll happen one day. When? Who knows? I don't know. You guys want to do this to me, huh, wolves? Alright, if this is what you want, this is what you get. Death's on you. I like how not a single Black Mage got a strong level up at level 2 or level 3. Because we're Black Mages, we don't get HP. One of my mages could have 70 hit points right now, but no. What are we missing? We're missing HP. But I believe everybody's talking about if I do a random stream on the weekend. Which I might do one of these days. Who knows? It could happen. I mean, I could do that, but doesn't mean that I will. How much money do I have? I think that's enough. Beep beep. Beep beep. We have no potions. It's on the list to do eventually, Zerk. But it's not something I'm worried about right now. When I'm done with FF1 PSP, we'll see what I go to next. I don't have any thoughts on what I might end up doing next. Do we need 4 of these? No. 2 is enough. Get rid of this garbage. Get rid of this garbage. Get rid of this garbage. Oh, I didn't do that correctly. There we go. That's not much money, but it'll do. Yeah, 1 is probably enough. But with our HP, I don't want to take any damage. And hey Nikki, welcome in. Oh, I guess I could drop some of these potions, huh? So we actually don't die to a critical hit, maybe? Yeah, the Black Mages aren't getting much for upgrades. We don't have equipment we can use. This is almost our ultimate gear I'm going to use at the end of the game. The next piece of equipment I'm going to pick up will be the Power Staff. And the Power Staff will give us Maximilian. That's going to be our best piece of gear. Maximilian. You know what other character class had their best gear as Maximilian and they were terrible? The monks. At least the monks got to utilize that increased strength and stamina. The Black Mages will appreciate the extra stamina gain. BB trash. I mean, it's not my fault if the black belts are the worst in this game. Hey, one of my Black Mages gained hit points. Look at that. It's about time we finally got a single 1 in 8. It's wild that with 4 Black Mages I just barely got my first one. Well, in this game, if you want to be OP concussed, you just throw on a Barbarian Sword, which makes your Thief your best physical damage dealer. And Black Belt ends up becoming one of the worst. Of course, if you're going glitchless, then yes, things are different. But the only thing that makes the PSP version really feel unique is using that glitch. But yeah, the White Mage run was good. Black Mage run, not going to be quite as good. But that's okay. It's kind of silly that our White Mages can nuke harder than the Black Mages, but you know, these things happen. Bye, Homac. He evaded. I'm sure the Black Mages aren't going to struggle with Lich. One of them will gain HP, right? And be able to survive. We still have only one that has gained a strong level up. We'll be fine. No need to worry about the Black Mages. I can afford... Come on, come on. I pressed left like 80 times. I have no ethers. Heal staff. You'd think I'm gonna grab the heal staff. I'm not going to ordeals. We don't get a whole lot out of class change, so I'm not going to bother. You do gain more stats post-class change. You know, important things like magic defense. Casters mostly get access to better spells when they class change. Everybody gains more... magic defense. The melee characters gain more accuracy per level. But class change isn't a huge deal for, like, the casters. Unless you care about them getting more spells. But we're not really going to be high enough level to acquire those spells anyways. And yeah, we already have Nuke. But if we get high enough level, I can learn Saber. Yeah, we'll just get Saber from the Giant's Gloves and Nuke from the Judgment Staff, and we're missing Warp, but at the level we're going to be at, I'm going to finish Waterfall before we're even high enough level to cast Warp, so it doesn't help. No love for Zap. If there was an enemy weak to time, then maybe it would be a useful spell in niche situations. we might grab the Masamune. We also might just ignore it. Let's go pick up the Maximilian. I'm not positive this thing is safe for slot 2. But with my limited testing, it seemed safe. So I'm gonna try it out. I'll of course make occasional saves. Oh, I should probably do that. I will put on a dragon mail, like when I go fight Lich. Otherwise, I'd rather have an extra, I don't know, 40 stamina so we gain HP? We now have an extra 20 strength and 40 stamina. With that... Wait, did I seriously only gain 1 max HP? ...44 stamina, we gained 1 max HP. The stamina, it does nothing! Maybe stamina from gear is completely useless, unless you're a black belt? I didn't really notice it as other character classes that, you know, have stats. But I'm pretty sure we had 98 HP and we went up to 99. So yeah, I'm guessing stamina from gear is pretty pointless stat unless you're a monk. Because then it actually affects your damage output. Then why does gear have stamina if it doesn't do anything? Wait. We need to buy... to sell them all, who cares? I'll be making more. I need to buy ethers once I can. I mean, at least we have some strength, so we can bonk enemies with our judgment staff and do a little bit of damage. But yes, we have some pointless stats, big surprise. Why do our stats not help out? I don't know. People sure like to just make up a bunch of information, huh? 'Cause all that stuff just sounds made up. I'm guessing stamina works the same way, but it only counts your base stamina, and stamina from gear doesn't do anything. So our next level with Zoc, now that we have 4 base stamina, we'll gain 2 HP, so we'll go up to 101. But the 40 points from gear doesn't help at all. Someone guessing we'd beat this in an hour and a half, that seems very unlikely. The fighter was 135. I would be able to Thundara these guys if I was able to afford Ethers at the first town, but I wasn't. We'll eventually get Ethers. Kraken 1 is a joke. He's gonna hit me for 8 damage. Yeah, I can sell my equipment and make more. Money is not an issue. Guess who gained 2 HP and is up to 101? Yeah, stamina works exactly like it does on the NES version. It's just stamina from equipment doesn't count for your level ups. So all of the gear that gives stamina is pointless. As I expected. We finally have a second Black Mage that got a strong level up. Why are we this unlucky? I have 4 Black Mages, and only 2 of them have gained a strong level up in all of these levels. I've been very unlucky that none of them have gained HP. We're level 10. That means every character has had 8 chances to get a strong level up. So, on average, we should have 4 strong level ups by now. And we have 2. Very unlucky. I guess technically we've only had 7 levels where we didn't gain HP guaranteed. Since we're only level 10. Once we hit 11, then that will be 8 levels each. So we still have a chance. If our next level up we get 2 strong level ups, then we'll be at average HP. That seems unlikely. So yeah, it looks like all this extra Maximilian gear I have on is kind of pointless. When I get to an enemy that does elemental damage, I'll throw back on 1 dragon armor each. These Black Mages have been pretty unlucky with everything so far. Like, every split is just red. We're fighting so many enemies. We have no HP. We're getting ambushed too much. Skills have elements tied to them. They're just like spells, except that spells are usable by the player as well. So for instance, on Chaos, he uses Blaze. That's fire damage. And he has Earthquake, which is earth. He has Tornado and Tsunami, which are both non-elemental. Which is why they hit so hard. Blaze is actually stronger, except you can resist it because it's fire elemental. But yeah, Lich is not going to be a problem. Lich will be easy. Even with our lack of hit points, it's still fine. Red mages only struggled because I wasn't prepared. I don't think our HP is going to matter at all until we hit Tiamat. On Tiamat, our HP could be an issue. But before that, we'll be fine. Is it annoying that we've gained no strong level ups? Yeah, but these things happen. Sometimes you get unlucky. Relax and welcome in. Thanks for that luck. We could use some luck gaining hit points. If we don't, then it just means that Chaos is going to be a bit more annoying. Where am I? I never go this way. I should have used a flare staff, but we're fine. Hey, look at that. Everybody hit level 11 except for my petrified guy, and not a single strong level up. So we are 2 strong level ups behind average. Every good Black Mage has dragon mail on his head. Of course, you just melee me instead. Fine. The bonus stamina doesn't matter, so... we're fine without it. One more and we win. We didn't even get hit by Blizzaga. It would have only done 60 to 80 damage. There's our final level 11, and 0 strong level ups there as well. Next level, everyone is guaranteed a strong level up. You cannot get a preemptive strike on a boss. Black Mages just have decent starting agility, so we have an acceptable chance to go first. Oh wait, no, Homak gained a strong level up. We're only one strong level behind average now. Good job, Homak. Radish, welcome in as well. You missed our White Mage run. Now we're doing the Black Mage run. The Black Mages are getting through a lot slower than the White Mages were. The White Mages did sub 2, yes. It wasn't very difficult for them. Alright, you guys want to troll me? Time to die. Well, yeah, the white mages have a lot better equipment than the red mages get. Being able to equip the mithril hammer is a big deal. The mithril hammer gives them access to the thieves' bracelets early on. Then they can equip the healing staff, which gives them lordly robes. And lordly robes made it so I could just nuke everything real easily. That means I can now chug some ethers. I don't have to use this. I could use Fyra. But yeah, we aren't the greatest at running away, as we're failing to flee from giants. But that's what happens when you don't have any equipment that boosts your run chance. You struggle to get away from fights. Yep, wizard staff, mage staff does not give me anything good. Cat claw doesn't give me anything good. I should have nuked that. We might get away. I think I'm just gonna try to make the top two flee while the bottom two nuke. And I'm just gonna keep doing that for like every fight. Yes, if I try to equip a Judgment Staff, then we could get a cap from it. Take that, Ice Giant! Get bonked! Okay, he didn't double Ice Storm, that would have wiped the party. Stupid squishy Black Mages. Getting ambushed by the rare encounter. Man, I hate Memory Cursor. Honestly, I could probably take off Memory Cursor right now, because I'm not gonna do the glitch again for the rest of the game. But we'll leave it on. Not potion. We'll do a few. We get a strong level up at level 14, then at 18. Then we don't get one again until 26. I think this will put me at 17? I'm not sure exactly. I'm gonna say 17. We've fought in a lot. $16. Not having that bonus agility is very noticeable. Wait, since when did I got a statue? I guess I wasn't paying attention to that. Zoc is finally getting some HP, but Coco... Oh boy, Coco's HP is bad. But yeah, the reason I put the dragon mail on our head is that I'm pretty much considering that my ribbon right now. It's only 3 elemental resistances, but I'm going to replace it with the ribbon, which is why I put it on our head. Not just to be silly. It is kind of funny how we went from being 4 minutes behind to 5 minutes ahead. It's just because we didn't go to ordeals. Skipping ordeals saves a bunch of time. Who knew? Not doing an entire dungeon helps? No. Why did I buy strength tonics? I don't know. Those are worth a lot. Get rid of that. Keep our inventory clear, please. We could pick up pro rings right now. Not very helpful. We have enough high potions. don't do enough damage with Thundara. Dr. Wily? This ain't no Mega Man? Or Sonic? Yeah, Mega Man, I was right. Not Robotnik. I don't know my action games. No, it's not enough. Close. They have like 180 HP. I've never beat a Mega Man game. I don't know if we're gonna beat this, or run from this, so I'm just gonna nuke. But yeah, I've never finished a Mega Man game. Maybe I just try to run, because we can't even one-shot them with nuke. There was one of them I at least did okay, and I think 6? I think Mega Man 6 is the one I played the most. I don't remember off the top of my head for the numbers. It had, what, Tomahawk Man in it? I don't remember the others. I think it was Mega Man 6 that I played a good amount of. And I still never beat that one. Yeah, those guys. That's the one that I played a good amount of. And I still never beat it. I'm just not good at those kind of games. I have beaten Super Mario 1, 3, and I think I beat Mario 64. I never beat Mario 2. Oh, I beat Super Mario World also. so I have beaten some of the Mario games. I should just try to run. Enemies that take 2 flares are not good to fight. I mean, we still need experience. We need to be 19 if we want to learn Fire Ega. This is why I've been fighting the white sharks. Levels actually aren't that important. Because we don't gain HP. Hey Sabo, you're a little late, but thank you. It is still the week, so I guess it counts. Yeah, you have to wait till next year. You missed a day, that's too bad. Except I'll never have another 40th birthday, so you blew it. Yes, keyboard. She pops in every once in a while. Oops. But yes, my mom and sister both use the same Twitch account. And every once in a while pop on to say hi. And I did go to Outback, yes. It was alright. Not the best steak I've had, but it was okay. The drink was very strong. Man, if we could fight less encounters, that would be cool. Then last night, one of my other friends, my coworker, she took me out to Red Robin to get a burger, which was also okay. I think we're just gonna keep up with the judgment staff because I don't even have haste. Not a date, no. I haven't gone out on an actual date in 2-3 years. I've stopped trying to find other people. We had such a terrible sea shrine. We fought so many encounters. But yeah, I don't know, I don't really feel like it's very important for me to find a significant other. I'm pretty well set in what I want to be doing every day. My job isn't really the best for spending the night at somebody's place anyways. And I also stream every morning, which, you know, also goes up against that. And then in my little bit of free time, I'm usually either napping or just playing some kind of game. Like, I don't feel like me trying to find someone is really worth my time or their time. Because, I mean, depending on who it is, I'm probably not going to give them enough attention that they would want. And I'm not really all, you know, filled with feelings besides anger for the bats. No, that's not gonna happen, Kraken. With my day-to-day life, the only way something like that would happen is if, like, the perfect person happened to, like, rear-end me or something. To be forced to talk to somebody. And then we somehow hit it off for some out of nowhere for something stupid like that. Like, that would be the only way I'd talk to some random person. Otherwise, that's not happening. I mean, on stream, talking to people, sure, that's different. It's not gonna happen while not searching. Yep, that's kind of how it works, Keylor. And I wouldn't be doing that. I wouldn't be taking a bunch of time off from streaming for some girl. That's not happening. Like, this is what I do. Let's do Flee. I could use Thundara on this, actually. Oh well. This sets me up for the rest of the dungeon with the nightmares. If for some reason I was doing something some sort of event or something, you know, I would be fine with meeting with some random, like, I could meet up with a bunch of you guys. It's theoretically possible that something could happen one day. You know, maybe I'll go to like a GDQ or something and meet up with a bunch of you guys. It's always possible. So yeah, the Maximilian does appear to be safe. I haven't had any issues with using it yet. Yesterday I was testing out different pieces of armor to see if they were safe in the shield slot. Because not everything is safe in the shield slot. A lot of times you'll get hit and the game will hard lock. Yeah, yesterday I tried out the Thieves Armlet, I tried out the Crystal Armor, I tried Black Robes, none of those worked. Power Sash didn't work. Crystal Armor was like the worst one I tried. I got attacked one time and the game just crashed instantly. Most of them, like, it doesn't crash until I get into my next encounter or something like that. Crystal Mail was the whole emulator instantly crashed. Like, that's pretty good. But Maximilian appeared to be safe when I tried it yesterday. And I also tried another one. The white robe or something? White sash? Sage sash? I don't remember what it is. It's not the white robe. It's light robes? I think it's light robes I think I tried. And they seemed okay, but I didn't really try them out enough to really know if they were safe or not. Hey Michaela, welcome in. Thanks for the luck. I did our 4 White Mage run already, and that run was pretty good. I know you can't run from this, but I just wasn't changing them. But yeah, the White Mage run was good. The Black Mage run has been kind of unlucky. But at least we're doing better now. It looks like we turned around and saved a ton of time out of nowhere, but that's just because we didn't do our deals. So we had free time saved because of that. Do I do Bane? You know what? Sure. Let's Bane Tiamat. I never do it in any of my runs ever, but sure, we'll do it this time. You know, gotta make them a little bit different. Well, I didn't do that to Kraken. Because, well, we weren't high enough level for Kraken. Wow, this aura is not very powerful. It's because they're not weak to it. It's fine, it got the job done. That's runnable encounter? I didn't think the Cerberus on that floor is runnable. I thought that was an unrunnable encounter. But I got a preemptive strike, so... I forget which two are unrunnable also, which is why I always just fight them on any floor. If it's a Cerberus by itself, or with Wizogre, or if there's a Wizogre by itself. You know what? This isn't necessary, but we're gonna do it. Let's just see how this goes. We could just spam nuke. I just want to see how much we do in one round of buffs. Or 2 rounds of buffs? Haste does not increase intelligence, no. I think they appear on floors 2 and 3 and are unrunnable. I think it's only floors 2 and 3 that are unrunnable. I think everything else is safe, but... I'm normally just playing on the NES version, where I just avoid the unrunnables. And if I'm not playing on it, and encounters are actually random, it's like, I don't know. Why'd I go that far south? I don't know. I know on the NES, when you got hit by slow, it would say lost intelligence. But haste doesn't make you smarter, even though it counteracts slow. Fyra is not enough damage. I need to Fire Egg them because we don't have the intelligence from having equipment. That's not true. Black belts actually gain a good amount of intelligence. In fact, black belts have one of the best stat growth for like most of the stats. They're the only class that gains 3 in every stat guaranteed every level on NES. Yes, on PSP it's a little different. They changed how stat gains are on PSP compared to how they were on NES. White mages also have more strong level ups on NES compared to on this. Technically, red mages have more strong level ups on this than white mages do. But the red mages get theirs a lot more later, which is like the opposite of how it was on the NES. On the NES, red mages got all their hit points in the beginning. Then they didn't get any more strong level ups after 17. 17 was their last strong level up. Then after that it was 27, 37, 47. So all of their HP was front loaded. while most of the other classes were all spread out. Black Belt's backloaded HP. And on this, White Mage's HP is all front-loaded. In like the teens, they get like a strong level up like every other level. Then later on they get nothing. So if somebody was guessing we were going to beat this under 90 minutes, you're, wrong. Oh, I want to get the heal helmet, don't I? Yeah, I think I want to try the heal helmet. Coco gained HP. Did we hit level 24? Nope, it was level 22. Whoa. Why is Nuke so weak? Because we aren't smart enough for it to do more damage. The White Mages were able to put on equipment that increased our intelligence by 20 per piece. And when one of the White Mages put on 4 of those, that increased the intelligence by 80. We only have like 30-something intelligence right now. Most of my characters are probably about 32 to 35 intelligence. So having a bonus 80 is kind of helpful. That's why my White Mages were nuking for 400 or for 800, compared to the Black Mages nuking for 300. Not Coco, Nina. Coco is the lowest HP, so you get the dragon armor. Alright, so once we get the Tiamat, I think that's where we're going to struggle. We'll see how it goes, we'll see. I mean, we have Bane, so we can just try to Bane her down. Can I fight less encounters, please? We're probably not going to run from this. Or we will. I'll take it. I don't think Blizzara kills, does it? No, it'll do 200. Fire Hydras are weak. Blizzara would kill. Do I need to kill them? No. Are they hard to run from? No. Let's continue with this Flee Judgment Staff business. Man, the encounter rate that these Black Mages are having is wild. Well, no war mech, as per usual. Alright, let's do the Bane strategy and see how awful this goes. I feel like Bane strategy is only good on the NES. Do we hit? Oh, well. I guess it worked okay. Gotta eat my own words there. First try every time. I mean, the Black Mages had to have some sort of luck eventually, right? I know people have asked, I will eventually do some of these bonus dungeons. I am not looking forward to trying to memorize all of those dungeons. Because there's a lot. Alright, we'll hit level 24. Wait, we have to level 26, not 24. Hitting 26 to gain some more HP is probably relevant. So we can make it through Chaos. I mean, we could get ambushed by a 4-pack of, a 4-pack of Frosties could just kill us. That's right, I have been making doors since the NES version. I don't need to do that. In fact, Fire is probably good. But be safe. We don't want to fail the fleet of this and die. We'll just fire Aga. Yeah, we needed to fire Aga. Fire us, not enough. One Judgment Staff isn't going to do the trick. Oh. I guess you guys have the Judgment Staff. You guys Blizzara. Well, on this floor, I'm not going to bother reviving. I walked down there to reset my encounters, right? Fire Aga is not enough. If you roll low, we definitely need 2 Fire Agas for this. 1 Fire Aga, 1 Fire Row would be enough, but it's fine. Nina is level 25. These are easy to run from, but I'm already on Fire-Ega, and we'll take the experience, sure. Let's just try to make sure everybody hits 26 by Chaos. Because that's our last strong level up. It would be nice for one person on the team to have enough HP to survive Tsunami. I think we have Judgment Staff. Let's try Fire Egg and see how much it does. I think we have Judgment Staff. Yeah. I should have known. I mean, I did know. I did know. We just aren't smart enough without gear that gives us int. Oh. Lich. Well, we just have to not get hit by Nuke. It's fine. We will melee down Chaos. There was no Warmech. We did walk on the Warmech floor. Okay, let's do haste on you. Temper on you. Okay, I guess we could have just spammed Nuke. I just assumed that we were going to have some dead Black Mages. There we go. Oh. Even Zoc died. Barely. Well, let's see if we survive. course, High Potion will go off first, as expected. Hey Charm, welcome in. Can we get the High Potion off before we're dead, please? Thank you. Well, you see, Mr. Retro, this is the PSP version. We have like 120 physical absorption. So everything for the entire game hits us for 1 on the PSP. PSP version has a unique glitch set to it. So if we look at our stats, like, defense 207. Yeah. Kraken 2 will smack me for 8. Only 207 absorb. It's not very much. Four Masamoons. No. I don't know if I even want to pick up 1. I could go pick it up. It'll save me 2 buffs if I pick it up. So it's probably worth it. I don't know if it's worth it to even do that. It'd probably just be better to... Oops. It'd probably just be faster to just buff and just hope Chaos does a melee instead of nuking you, but... I think I'm gonna pick it up. With our level of defense, nothing's really threatening. The only thing that hurts us is skills. The most deadly random encounters in this dungeon are 4 frost giants. Or frost dragons. No, 4... Yes. Technically gas dragons would be more scary, except they can't ambush you. Frost dragons can ambush you. And you can be hit by 8 blizzards before you die. Coco needs to level up to 26 to get our last strong level up. It's not about how many tempers is max, it's how many tempers does it take for your specific character to have max attack power. And that depends. I'm probably not going to buff up the max tempers because it's going to take a long time. Max attack is probably 255. It's much more beneficial to just have a decent amount of attack and get more swings. Yes, water elementals are common on this floor, and they are unrunnable. Alright, there's our level for Coco. I probably should have nuked this because we have a high chance of failing to flee. We have no bonus agility, so we could fail. I'm not going to bother healing before Kraken, because he's not really a threat. Speed drink, pepper. Ouch. Because I'm curious how much this does, let's try it out now. I just want to see how much we heal for, like 60? Oof, not even 60. I don't think Heal Helm's gonna be worth using. I'll go grab the Masamune. It sucks that we're so dumb. Yeah, we don't know Warp. The encounter rate on this floor is supposed to be pretty low. 77. Look at that critical hit. Intelligence does not help with temper, no. It doesn't need scaling. Temper is already broken as it is. Oops, we're full. Duh. I don't know why I just tried to heal him. This isn't the NES. Grab Masamune, then heal yourself up. No, that's not how this works. Guys? Well, I guess I should heal, actually. Sure, we'll heal up. You will do this. You will do... Hey, we didn't want to see that. That's not a good start. There we go. Hey, dude. Welcome on in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. We're at the very end of this challenge run. I'm assuming your run didn't go so well since you're here. I think last I saw you were talking to soldiers in Vector. So I saw that you were at least moving for a while. We are getting close to Chaos. We're doing a 4 Black Mage challenge run. We have 2 fights left. You just keep spamming that. You throw some speed drinks. And let's start doing some damage. Thanks for the luck, guys. Tiamat has at least been kind. Chaos isn't going to be quite as easy. No Cat Claw. Cat Claw requires class change, and we did not class change. Alright. One last fight to die on. And we're probably gonna die a lot. I'll most likely have to reset a bunch until he gives me a good opening. Because we have no HP. And I could just grind levels for more HP, except that we don't really gain hit points as a Black Mage. So we're just gonna have to hope that Chaos is kind. You just use the Heal Helm, while everybody else uses the Giant's Tonic on themselves. I think that's the play. Blizzaga, that's like the best opener. Hey North Rex, welcome in. Pojo, Myra. You're not late, you're just in time for Chaos. Alright, I think I do a Heal Helm, a Mega Elixir. Let's throw another Giant's Tonic. Let's do this. Perfect. Yes, Chaos has 20,000 HP in this version. Alright, that's my Mega Elixir. Alright, keep spamming that. You do haste. You do a Giant's Tonic. Yes, we want to see melee attacks from Chaos. That's the best thing he can do. You spam that. You throw a high potion. Do some speed drinks. That's rude. Cure spell is his 4th spell. Cure 4 is the 4th spell, just like NES. Not 8th. 8th is Nuke. Alright, Temper. Let's do double Temper. Actually, we need the haste, so. Giant's Gloves raises attack by 16 and accuracy by 6, I think. It might be 8. While the Temper spell increases your attack by 14. And Strength Tonics increase it by 10 or 12. Heal Helm. High Potion. I'm sure we aren't buffed enough, but okay. 2? Silly Chaos. High Potion. We don't need a High Potion. Let's throw some speed drinks. Okay, we're gonna have some dead people, but it's fine. Coco wasn't necessary. You, chug a high potion. Of course, he used his most 2 powerful skills right in a row with no opportunity for me to really do anything, so that's fun. Where is Elixir? Chaos's next spell is Cure 4. There's Cure 4. All the damage I've done is gone. We're at 63. $94 out of 20K. 8, 12, 8. Yes, Earthquake is instant death, and we are resistant to Earth, so we don't really have to worry about that at all. One more, and there we go. That was pretty much like the standard way to beat down Chaos if you don't have a million mega elixirs or a white wizard to heal you. You just use a bunch of giant tonics on one character to have a bunch of HP. You spam Giant's Gloves, Speed Drinks, Tempers. That pretty much solo Chaos with one character. So I wasn't too worried. Was it annoying that he did his 2 strongest skills back to back to kill off my mages? Yes, but that is what Chaos does.